Throne Thoughts.
We're back.
Another episode of Throne Thoughts from us, Brain Media.
Like our classic episodes, we talk to you about things that we thought about on the throne. Similar to shower thoughts, but they are the older, much more sophisticated brother. I say that because obviously we had toilets and things before we had showers. Unless you're counting waterfalls, but I'm not counting waterfalls because those are cold.
Fair enough. Well, one of the recent things that I've thought about from the porcelain throne is how exactly are words created? The study of words, first of all, is called etymology, which I discovered is actually a pretty fascinating topic. I wasn't really expecting that, but I actually learned a lot. So now it's your turn. Ha!
Yay!
First, okay, I will go over just some of the examples of how words are created and some of the words created through those methods. First, created from scratch. An example of this is the word dog, which mysteriously replaced the Old English word hound that had been used for centuries, hundreds of years. But no one knows actually where the word dog came from or why it was replacing the old word hound.
So I like it better.
Yeah.
Because I'm not English.
The second way words are created is clipping, which is the shortening of the original word or saying. For example, hello came from the term whole be thou, and goodbye from God be with you. God be goodbye, so that's how that happened. Third, fusing words together, such as fireplace, airport, and chocoholic. Do you know a chocoholic in your life? If you do, addiction is no joke. Help them by sending all of their chocolate to me.
He's not being sarcastic. I ate about 4 pounds of chocolate a day when I was in high school. I did not send them to him. I just ran out of money.
I will consider disposing of your chocolate appropriately with Zach.
I've gotten better.
Maybe I won't show Zach.
Sparingly.
Fourth, the fourth method of creating words is changing the meaning of pre-existing words. As a modern example, gay used to mean carefree or happy. Wow, now
happy days.
Well, now it means homosexual. But some words have changed over the history of time many, many times. For example, the word nice.
Nice.
Only started to mean pleasant and agreeable about 400 years ago. Unfortunately, I can't even share all of the definitions of nice because I would be risking getting in trouble from YouTube. So
YouTube.
That's fun. But I will give some of the examples of the past meanings of nice. The original meaning of the word nice was foolish or stupid. So it wouldn't have been very nice to call somebody nice, if you catch what I'm saying. And some of the other meanings, just some of the other meanings. Extravagant, strange, slothful, unmanly, modest, precise, thin, shy, discriminating, and dainty. And there are more, trust me. It's crazy how much and how many times some words have changed.
That's very back and forth, too. Like,
it is.
Positive, negative, positive, very bad. Positive, bad, 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 positive,
right.
indiscriminate.
And then dainty. Dainty is actually one of the most recent. So that was interesting. Fifth, one of the other ways of creating words.
Yes.
Zach, what is something you like to do or something that you like that makes a specific, distinct sound?
I believe I said this last time. So, if you don't know, we had a break before we revamped the channel and made it Brick Brain Media for all of you so that we could have more consistent and ongoing footage. We had other episodes of Throne Thoughts. This is a topic that I believe we started to talk about, and I had an answer to this. And I'm going to break your guys' brains and mess you up for life. Smiling.
Smiling? What?
Yes.
What sound is smiling?
Exactly. Now, calm your laughter, and get all the spit out of your face, and sit there, look very seriously in a direction, and smile. It makes a noise. It's not a pleasant noise, but you cannot do it without making a noise. And now every single time you smile, you're gonna be self-conscious like a cat stepping on the ground with loud paws, because you cannot smile without making a weird, gross noise out of your face. Neither can anybody else. You're welcome.
Thank you for that, Zach. It does not work with my topic, but that is okay.
Yeah.
It totally breaks my rules I was going for. But that's okay.
Laughing?
Yes.
Okay.
Laughing.
Laughing is fun. It makes noise.
Sounds like ha 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 ha. Spelled H-A-H-A-H-A.
Unless you're saying it.
Or J-A-J-A-J, depending.
Yeah.
Imitation of sound is actually how human language evolved in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the word boom, splat, and click. For example, thank you for clicking that like button. We appreciate it. Those words are spelled and look exactly how they sound, and that is how those words came to be in the first place.
Like clack, like he just did on that table and you heard it. Yeah.
So my question for you is, what is your favorite sound? And how do you spell it?
And if that sound is then I feel sorry for you, and we will not pay for your therapy. Well, that was quite a digestible Throne Thought. Last time on Throne Thoughts, we discussed rating, and this time on Throne Thoughts, we'll be diving into the world of Disney and discussing whether or not sharks can be vegetarian.
Okay.
So, in the very lovable classic Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, we have protagonist creatures that bounce in between being protagonist and antagonist characters, and they are sharks. Mm-hmm. Sharks that believe fish are friends, not food. That is their mantra. They go to AA meetings every single, well, I guess it would be Fish Anonymous.
FA.
They go to FA, they go to FA.
FA parties.
Weekly.
With
and
balloons.
They bring fish, sometimes willingly, sometimes not willingly. It is interesting to me that they chose one of the species of sharks that they did. I do not believe it was on purpose, because this was yet to be discovered. But this shark here that you're currently looking at, Mr. Sir, and you there at home, was a recently discovered species of hammerhead shark that is vegetarian.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
So it probably classified more as an omnivore, because it does occasionally, just like our lovable characters in Finding Nemo, occasionally takes a nibble. But
just one bite.
Just one bite. One bite! And this specific species of hammerhead shark, the Tiburo, I will choose to pronounce it, hammerhead shark, was discovered by researchers from the University of California and Florida International University, which I think is a very complicated long name that doesn't make sense, because that's on both sides of the country and then it's international. But wouldn't it be intranational? Naming colleges is for professors that get paid too much to do things that we do on YouTube. Facts. So, the hammerhead shark Tiburo loves plants and is especially able to digest them. 62% of its stomach, they contain turtle grass. So that is its veggie of choice. But if you're eating seaweed and algae and seagrass and things like that, then you're a vegetarian and you are this species of shark.
That is crazy. Who would have thought?
Yeah, at first I was thinking vaguely it could have been like the whale shark, but then I'm like, the whale shark eats krill, and it's technically considered a fish, but it's also a shark. But it's the size of a whale. So in no category does it count for what I'm talking about. So I was like, I guess I do have to look it up. And I looked it up, and this is what it was. There are other species of sharks that graze on the grasses of the sea, but this particular one, it favors seagrass. It's interesting again to me though that, you know, typically in the animal kingdom you have animals that look a certain way due to the lifestyles of them. You have, like, you'll have foxes that are bred to then be domesticated, like the foxes you can get out of Russia and legally have in America. You're welcome for that information, by the way. And then you'll have the non-domesticated fox. And the domesticated foxes have shorter noses and less pointy ears. They're more rounded. Their body is reacting to their diet because they've been bred out of being aggressive and bred out of needing to hunt for their diet.
Right.
So those adaptations really don't matter to them anymore, so they begin to lose them. But these hammerhead sharks adapted to be the way that they are for specific parameters in hunting, right? So this hammerhead shark, which in many circles would be considered one of the more aggressive species of sharks, more deadly species of sharks, is the vegetarian.
That's crazy. But
So,
and we still have so much to learn
yeah.
about the animal kingdom, more than we probably ever will actually end up learning, because there's so much.
Yeah.
And when we have these preconceived biases of it's a shark,
Yeah.
who actually goes out and would look into if they actually eat plants. So, for one, good on these scientists. That's cool. For two, man, what else is out there?
Yeah. Which is a wonderful way to say we talk about animals, we talk about the animal kingdom, we talk about nature, we talk about the globe. In our series called Life on Earth. Go watch it. Bye.